Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Commute with Hopi living in the city. I am glad you were able to join us today. It is a beautiful Wednesday, and according to the temperature gauge on my display, it's a cool 92 degrees outside. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We are going in a little earlier today because we have to test a server's capacity to adequately fail over to the backup server. We're going to mimic the primary, taking a dive and see how the high availability option performs. Hopefully, everything runs smooth. We anticipate it should, but we just need to make sure and test it and check to see if there's anything that needs to be tweaked. And then after that, we are going to be running on the backup server for a while we update some resources on the primary and then reboot that and then switch back over to the primary. So, I hope everyone had a great night. I hope everyone's doing well. It is hump day, so we are halfway to the weekend. I don't know how many of you went to the state fair already. If you have, be sure and comment below. Let us know what your favorite food is or was there. I am partial to the Piggly Wiggly stand because that's where my sister's family and our family would always meet up and have our lunch. So every time I go, I have to have something from there. I think, but I'm not 100% sure that we may check it out at the end of the month because we have a birthday coming up then. So that's what we have for the fair. Let's go sit back, relax, and listen to some of what's happening across the globe. USA Today, Karen explained. About 9 years ago, 10 years ago, a new cancer approach came online, and Jimmy Carter was lucky enough to be around when it did, and he's benefited incredibly from it. Metastatic melanoma used to be almost a total death sentence within about 6 months. And he got the standard therapy at the time. He got surgery. He got radiation to the spots in his brain where it had spread. But he also got this new immunotherapy. And doctors say without that, he would have been dead within 6 months or so. And instead, as we know, he celebrates his 100th birthday. And what this approach does is it uses the immune system to fight the cancer. Basically, they figured out that the cancer kind of hijacks the immune system and blocks the immune system from attacking the kidney. These drugs are called checkpoint blockades. They unleash that check that the cancer puts on the immune system and allows the artillery to reach the cancer from the immune system. Jeez, I mean, he also had liver surgery along the way here, right? Right. So the cancer had spread. It initially started in his skin, but it had spread to his liver and to his brain. So they operated on the liver. They took about 10% of his liver out. And again, that would have continued to spread there. As you know, cancer is invisible. You can get as much as you can see, but you can't see everything. And so it would have, particularly with melanoma, once it's spread, it's really quite lethal. And so the only way to attack it is for the body to do it itself. Is basically what they figured out, and that's why this immune approach, when it works, is so powerful. And it now these two checkpoint blockades work in about 50% of patients they've shown now. And if it works for you, if you're one of that lucky 50%, they're saying the C word. They're saying that it may be a cure for you. People who are alive at 3 years really it seems like it's 96, 97% die from something else.
Wow. We're speaking with Karen Weintraub, health reporter at USA Today. Her story is called Cancer Spread to Jimmy Carter's Brain 9 years ago. Here's how he's lived so long. Tuesday, he turned 100. Do we know who it actually works for at that 50% of the time?
Right, that's the problem. They can't tell ahead of time if you're in that lucky 50% or not. So that's one of the things they're working on to try to figure out how to distinguish, and also obviously to spread to the other 50%. And this, now that they've seen how powerful the immune system can be, the first of these checkpoint blockades was approved in 2011. The one Carter got was approved in 2014. There's been tremendous ferment activity ever since then in this field. They're using other arms of the immune system, other aspects of the immune system, and going after other cancers. Not every cancer responds. A number of them do. I think there are now over 30 cancers where